Hey everyone, it's Ethan Ormis back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here again for yet another video today, and we're going to be talking about Gunna's newest album. We're going to be talking about DS4EVER, or Drip Season 4 Forever, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how I want to talk about this one. This one's much harder to talk about than the Dawn FM review, because this album definitely isn't as strong, at least not in my opinion. I think it's a great trap album. Well, maybe not a great trap album, but it is a good trap album. Of course, one thing I mentioned in the weekend's Dawn FM review is that I really enjoy that there's a concept to the album, because I feel like that's not really a thing anymore. That's not true. It's just not as common, at least not in hip hop, really. And I mean, I know Weeknd's kind of on the fine line of hip hop, but nonetheless, let's talk about it. So, I think Gunna's strongest suit always is his production. I think he really shines, or his beats really shine, I guess. The beats he always has, I feel like they're always really strong and pretty memorable. This is definitely one of my favorite Gunna albums, to be fair. If you're only talking about the first 60 to 70% of it, it really falls off after that. I feel like the first half is pretty solid, but then, like I said, it falls off after that. But I mean, not much you can do about that, I guess. I feel like most trap artists kind of have a 50% success rate for songs on an album. Which, to be fair, this is an album I would buy on a vinyl or as a record. I do like about 60% of the album, which, of course, I mentioned not too long ago is the rule. I need the rule or my rule is 50 to 60% of the album I like. I'll probably buy it. So, it is an enjoyable album. I think it's kind of refreshing for my sound, because I don't really listen to much trap music, I feel. I mean, obviously, Juice is my favorite artist. I don't know if I'd really consider his music to be trap music, but nonetheless, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe not a new sound for me, but it's a refreshing sound for me. It's one I haven't really listened to much over the past year or so, so that is nice. That was definitely refreshing for me, I'll say. And I really love the cover art for Drip Season Forever. I think it's one of the greatest cover arts I've seen. Definitely in Gunna's catalog, at least. I think it's probably one of my favorite hip hop albums over the past couple of years, I would say. So I really enjoy that. Now let's talk about tracks. Of course, like I said, I have about a 50%. I think it's literally like 50 to 55% of this album that I actually like. So I'm gonna go through it here with you guys. So, yeah, I downloaded 10 out of the 20 songs. So let's talk about it. So Private Island, wasn't really a fan of that one. That's the intro track to the album, and the closing track to the album is the Too Easy remix featuring Future and Roddy Ricch. I really like Too Easy, but I really don't like Future's verse on it, or Future's feature. I really don't enjoy it at all, to be honest. And yeah, if Future wasn't on it, I'd really like that song, and I'd really like the remix. But like I said, the second half of this album really falls off. In the first 10 songs, or out of the first 10 songs, I have 6 downloaded, and then after that I only have 2. And then if you consider what the deluxe, or sorry, the first 10 I have 7, then in the last 10 I have 2, and then of course I have P Power, which is the deluxe, I guess you'll say, the song featuring Drake. So Pushing P, Poochie Gown, Mop, Thought I Was Playing, How You Did That, A Lot of Cake, South to West, 25K Jacket, Flooded, and P Power are my favorite tracks on the album. Some I will definitely take with me for longer than others. Pushing P is a big meme right now, of course. I mean, the actual meaning of P is very hard for some people to grasp. Being P is basically just a positive thing, and something that's not P is something bad. So I think like Juice World for me is P. Like he's amazing, but you know what, Lil Baby's music for me ain't P. I'm not really a big fan of Lil Baby's music, so you know, obviously that opinion for some people, that Lil Baby opinion for some people ain't P, right? So or isn't P. So you know, I don't find it too hard of a concept to grasp, but some people really struggle with it. But I do really like that. I think it's going to be something that Gunna will carry on for a long time, and I think it's very cool. Like I said, I feel like this was a refreshing album for me in the hip hop genre. The songs that I'm definitely going to be carrying with me for a longer time is Pushing P, probably Mop. I think it's hilarious. I love the nutted on her face, now she looked like a cow line from Young Thug. I think that's hilarious. Thought I Was Playing and P Power are probably my two favorite songs on the album. It's a great 21 Savage feature, a decent Drake feature, but I love, love, love the production on P Power and the sample from, I think it's an old 60s or 70s track. It's fantastic. I love it. Like I said, Gunna's production always seems to shine on his albums. It's definitely the highlight of this album for me. So yeah, you know what, guys? That'll be the end of today's video. Like I said, I wouldn't say this is a great project. I'd say it's a good project. And like I said, I think it's probably one I will continue to carry on with me as the year goes on. Don't know how heavy it'll be in my rotation, but we shall see. So, thank you guys all so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Let me know your thoughts on Drip Season Forever, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.